Good morning. Today is the start of day 3, and right now I'm currently driving to get some breakfast, and then I'm going to head up the coast. We're going to leave Bodega Bay and see what we can find. I actually have no idea where my next destination is going to be at this point, so it's going to be kind of an interesting adventure. But I slept pretty well last night, even though I was pretty close to traffic, but it did die down after midnight, exactly what I thought it would. But if you want to see the beautiful location that I was parked at last night, be sure to check out the last video, so that'll be linked below. Anyway, I'm gonna go get food so I can actually make actual sentences, and I hope you are enjoying my hairstyle. You know, it's great. As the days progress, I'm gonna look more and more like a hobo, which is fitting because I'm living out of my car. So I guess that's, whoop, there's a road right there. I'm gonna put you down. Let's go see what I eat for breakfast. So breakfast was delicious, and you know, here's something interesting I want to toss out. So what are your guys' thoughts on tipping? And let me get into that really quickly. Almost every place I've eaten at so far this trip has asked for me to put a tip in while I pay, before I even get my food or I'm really served. So I'm thinking, okay, so how do I know how much to tip you based on how well you serve? So it's like, that's an interesting thought. Let me know your thoughts on tipping effectively the cashier that ends up serving you later, before the service is even done. And almost, and in fact, the place I ate breakfast at, really solid place. Like, don't get me wrong, really yummy, great service. But a lot of it was self-serve. Like the coffee, I paid for it, and then I went up to the little coffee stand and did it myself. So it's interesting, that thought. So let me know your thoughts on tipping. And on that note, speaking of tipping, I should pay more attention to the road so I don't. You're in my pocket. In my pocket. Ho ho. Look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, we just have fog rolling in off the cliffs. It is good to be alive. Speaking of alive, over here we have this little disaster that I call my drone. And somebody left a poor sandal here. I don't know who did that. But right now I'm doing what's called an IMU calibration to see about getting this gimbal to not be so drunk and face the right way. So hopefully we'll be successful, because I'd love to get some drone footage of this place. And this is just on the side of the road on the highway. I honestly have no idea where the hell I am, but that's what makes it fun. Woo! Oh, whoa, okay. So quick update. Looks like we are not going to be using the drone this trip at all. Unfortunately, after spending about 45 minutes on the phone and trying to figure some stuff out, it looks like it's the magnetic part inside of the gimbal, and the only way that I could fix that is to actually tear it apart, and I don't have the tools with me on this trip, unfortunately. So no drone, which is a little bit of a bummer, because right now I have a very expensive paperweight in the back of my car, but you know, what can you do? Anyway, on that note, let's continue our journey.
$12.50 is your change.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, have a good time. You're headed to the museum building right next to the tower.
Okay, thank you. Have a great day.
Have a good time.
So most of the stuff I'm doing this trip, I wanted to be free, but I could not resist the opportunity to come check this place out, because it looks pretty dope from outside. So $7.50 is probably the most I've spent on anything other than food and gas. So that's pretty dope. That's actually not too bad, but I'll take it. So let's go see what's up. So the lighthouse was pretty awesome. The windows were a little bit dirty, so that it was hard to get good photos from up where you could get a 360 view, unfortunately. But you still had the ability to go downstairs and walk around the kind of balcony area, which was pretty dope. But after that, and being in the wind and the cold, I'm hungry. So let's go see what kind of good I can get for lunch around here. So we're on the road again. I just finished eating. The food was actually okay. It's probably my least favorite spot of the entire trip. And intentionally, I haven't been listing or naming any places that I'm at, just because it's not really that important. And also, I generally forget the name about 5 minutes after I drive away. So, Exhibit A. But just an update, I am feeling pretty tired. And I want to say that's because I've had less than 6 hours of sleep each night for the past 2 nights, and I'm not getting a super comfortable sleep because although I have that foam thing in the back of my car to sleep on, it's not nearly as comfortable as a mattress. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, but what can you do, right? So a bit of a different location tonight. As you can see, I'm actually in a spot for a change. I opted to rent a tent camping spot for the night, and this particular one has power, which I am super excited about, to be able to charge everything up. But I figured I'm kind of tired. I wanted to call it an early day. So I got this spot about 2 hours ago now, and I'll be able to get to bed at a reasonable time without having to look for a spot on the side of the road to park. So costs a little bit of money, but overall I'm happy about it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to check out the previous 2 days, and be sure to look at the next day as well. Thank you so much for watching, and take care, everybody.